So Paul and I had gotten together, about 4 sessions, and before Paul came to see me, we had issues with shoulder mobility. Paul also had torn a bicep many years ago, so had limited bend in the arms, and then also from years of punching a bag, his hands were hard to close up. So if you can, Paul, just a little bit about how the targeted vibration therapy has helped.
Well, I mean, I personally believe it's a miracle. So much has transpired for me that has been beneficial. It's really quite extraordinary. And I've been an athlete all my life and competed in several different avenues of sports and really abused my body in many cases and a lot of injuries and things that as I grew older were problematic. I got very stiff in the joints and not at all limber and started having a lot of pain and discomfort in addition to lack of mobility and range of motion. A couple of surgeries that also, torn bicep I mentioned. I also had a shoulder surgery, separation and actually tearing my shoulder completely apart, ripping the rotator cuff in half. So again, range of motion and strength and all those things were an issue. I went through several different types of physical therapy, and again, some of it a bit beneficial, but I didn't really feel and see an immediate and tremendous change until I worked with Alan on this new therapy, and immediate results did I experience and did transpire. Started seeing a much better range of motion, started not having pain in certain areas where I had severe pain before. I couldn't really, on my right hand, straighten out my pointer finger. I mean, I couldn't bend it, and it was pretty much just sticking straight out.
Can you show me where you are now with that hand?
I mean, I could not make a fist before.
And how about with the bicep?
Like this, and that's all I could do.
How about where we are with the bicep and straightening out that arm?
And in the past, I was pretty much like this. I mean, to do a push-up, I had to one arm straight, one arm. It was ridiculous, but I was pretty much almost like this. Now I mean, it's significantly straighter and much, not quite all the way, but
we're working on it.
Much better.
And the range of motion with your shoulders?
Well, and again, I could come about here. I couldn't do a squat on a rack, put my hands back and hold the bar, but my hands were out here, and even on a military press, I was pushing out to the front and not straight up. And now, I mean, I'm back like this, I'm up, I've got range of motion, out. I could never, I mean, I was like this before. Now I'm way back here and got much better range of motion, not only above but below, and everything has been. We did a treatment on my hand. It hurt like hell, but immediately I was able to kind of close my fist when I couldn't even bend my finger before. Couldn't do anything about that. It's old age and this and that. That's improved tremendously. I don't have the pain I had before. And again, range of motion and strength in the hand that I mean, I could not open a jar. It was ridiculous. And now I even went to a doctor the other day, and the strength of my hand has come back tremendously.
Nice.
So everything that's been done to me in each of these areas where there's been injuries is all radically improved, and the range of motion that I lost before, I'm standing up straighter. I'm able to reach back behind me and get something out of the car when I couldn't do that before. Putting on a jacket, I couldn't put my arms back and get in the holes of the jacket, and all of that stuff is improved. So it's been, you know, quite gratifying and miraculous in nature.
Well, I'm glad.
For many years, I've contracted with so many people in different areas to assist me with a problem, and after after a few sessions, I see that no benefit and I quit going. But in this particular instance, you know, almost immediate and graphic evidence that there's been improvement. So obviously, not only am I thankful and appreciative, but I definitely would want to continue. I feel like that would benefit even further with continued treatments and work.
Awesome.